My Country, Viridescent by Autumn English. My country is located from Washington to North Dakota, down to Texas and over to California. It landlocks the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. It has a population of 50 million people. Because of the location of my country, it contains mountains, deserts, lakes, rivers, but mostly forests. To the west, it borders the Pacific Ocean. The South consists of large cities, which would include smaller homes, more apartment buildings, smaller plots of land. This is where the capital of the country is. There are a lot of businesses and factories. There are 5 regions: the Northeast, Southeast, Mid, Southwest, and Northwest. The climate is seasonal. The South is hot with some deserts, dry, very few mountains. The Northwest is more rainy and wet. There are more mountains, forests, including rainforests. The Northeast is a little more extreme when it comes to seasons. It gets extremely cold in the winter and hotter in the summer. We are a very environmentally conscious country. We do not mine for oil, natural gas, or coal. We do very little mining for diamonds and gold in the West, near what used to be California. Our primary natural resources include wind power, solar power, hydroelectric power, and we get all of our food from crops that the farmers provide to us. Viridescence exporting includes gold, diamonds, and our multiple crops. We import industrial supplies and equipment and capital goods. Our country's flag incorporates stars, which represent the 5 regions: blue for justice, freedom, and vigilance; green to signify the beautiful nature preserved by our country's people as they so heavily rely on farming; black, which represents the ethnic heritage of our country. Viridescence culture is strongly based on America's melting pot of other cultures. Melting pot in which different cultures have contributed their own distinct flavors to that culture, just as cultures from around the world have influenced American culture. Our primary spoken language is English. A vast majority of our country is Christian. As a multicultural country, this provides an array of ethnical foods. Our political stance is constitutional monarchy and representative democracy. We have a queen, and her name is Autumn Oslin. And in our country, not just the firstborn male can be the leader, it can be any firstborn child. But the former leader must retire at the age of 75. She overlooks the Army, which is run by the Secretary of Defense. The Army's equipment is paid for by private funders. There are 2 social classes within our society. The upper class includes businessmen, politicians, and farmers. The middle class includes stars, writers, artists, and people with more creativity that can give back to our community. There is very little lower class people, as all people are required to work and contribute to our country. The economic system of Viridescent is a private ownership, which is made up of market capitalism and a hint of socialism, much like the U.S. The currency rate is $1 Viridescent dollar to $1 American dollar. Our primary sales are food, diamonds, and gold. The main businesses and trade industries are energy, manufacturing, transportation, healthcare, and agriculture. The main religious belief in Viridescent is Christianity, which is strongly encouraged. This causes problems because people will fight over religions. However, there aren't any religious restrictions on food. They eat meat, bread, fruits, and vegetables. Our country's national anthem is,
"Oh, say, do you see o'er the iridescent green fields our national 5-star flag, waving freely over the mountains to the sea? Bless the people who live there, May they live happily forever.